Welcome back everyone. The Samsung Galaxy Note 20 just got announced and we got to do another quick comparison you guys already know. Now I personally love the Galaxy Note 10. Anytime I use it, even now, I think it's great. But the Note 20, as far as I know, is definitely a good upgrade. But I would say if you have a Note 10, you probably shouldn't upgrade. I will pre-order it tomorrow, and whenever it comes in, I'll go and get it. Unfortunately, I'm not big enough or cool enough or good looking enough to get one of these, exclusively from Samsung. Now here are the big key differences between both. The Note 10, first of all, had that 6.3-inch dynamic AMOLED display on the front that was 1080p. The Samsung Galaxy Note 20 has a bigger 6.7-inch Super AMOLED display, but this one is also 1080p and actually has a lower pixels per inch than the Galaxy Note 10. Now, in real world use, I really don't think people are going to notice that big of a difference. With my Note 10, it really wasn't a crazy big deal, but just the thought process behind you spending $8,000 for a phone like that and not having the latest and greatest technology in that screen really made me upset, and I'm pretty sure it's going to make a lot of people upset too. But that was one of the bigger differences for sure. Still the same IP certification on both as well for the most part, and you still have pretty much the same layout on the front as well. It's just the Note 20 is just a little bit bigger. Both are going to have USB Type-C, which is really cool. And it still seems to be that the Note 20 does not have a micro SD card slot. It seems like they're saving that up again for the Ultra one, which I think is really strange. I mean, they did it last year, they did it again. It's just like, bro, just put a micro SD card slot in it, man. But it is what it is, I guess. Both have triple camera setups on the back as well. I kind of do like how the Note 20 looks though. It looks kind of like maybe more like the 11 Pro series, and I kind of like it. The Note 10 I like too though. So one really doesn't blow the other one out of the water in my opinion. They kind of look the same. Like I said, the Note 20 is going to be the bigger one. You still have that S Pen on the Note 10 and the Note 20, which is really cool. Software wise, you guys already know the Note 20 is going to last a year longer than the Note 10, so keep that in mind. Performance wise, the Note 10 had that Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 chipset, an octa-core CPU, an Adreno 640 GPU, and 8 gigs of RAM on the only model it had, where the Note 20 has that Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 Plus chipset, an octa-core CPU, an Adreno 650 GPU, and also 8 gigs of RAM on the model. There's only one model of this thing, the 256 gig model, which is insane. They should have put multiple storage variants if they're not going to put an SD card slot in it, but again, it is what it is. They're not going to listen to someone like me. But performance will ultimately be better on the Note 20. I mean, I think we already knew that. It's not going to be too crazy of a thing. Camera-wise, there is a little bit of a difference between them. So the Note 10, as we know, had the triple camera setup, so does the Note 20. You have two 12 megapixel sensors and a 16 megapixel ultra wide sensor, so you have the wide, telephoto, and ultra wide, which is really cool. And you can do 4K at up to 60 frames per second, which is really cool. With the Note 20, we have a triple camera setup, 12 megapixel wide, 64 megapixel telephoto, and 12 megapixel ultra wide sensor, and you have the ability of shooting 8K videos on the Samsung Galaxy Note 20, which is really cool. I think that's really awesome, and I can't wait to use that. I already had it on my S20. I think that was really cool. The fact that the Note 20 has it is even cooler. Pretty much the same 10 megapixel sensors on the front, 4K at 30, but you do have the ability of doing 4K at 60 on the Note 20, which is really cool. Both have fingerprint sensors below the display. Battery wise, this is a kind of a big upgrade for sure, and I'll give props to Samsung for doing this. You had a 3500 mAh battery on the Note 10. You had wireless charging, reverse wireless charging on that phone. They bring those same features over, but they increase the size of that battery. So now you have a 4300 mAh battery in the Samsung Galaxy Note 20, which, like I said before, is a cool thing. And overall, as a consensus, the Note 20 is a better phone than the Note 10 for sure. But I still don't think it's, everything they could have done. They could have brought back that micro SD card slot. They could have increased the screen resolution. I don't think that would have been too crazy to do. But other than that, I mean, I think it's great. But if the Note 20 was the perfect 10 out of 10 phone, which it's not, but let's say it was, the Note 10, in my opinion, is easily a 9 out of 10. The Note 10 is a really good phone. It just had some really weird things that Samsung did. But the Note 20, I think, is a pretty good phone for the most part. So those are the differences. I'll be picking up the Note 20 very soon after I buy it. But that's really pretty much it. If you guys have any other questions or anything, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it means so much if you guys could hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.